What are you doing?
Let's stress with stress reducer.
I'm teaching customers the power of patience to reduce stress while they wait to talk to somebody about their vehicle issues.
I don't know, man. Sitting like this is stressing my legs out.
He doesn't have to wait. He made an appointment online. When his car is ready, we'll give him a call.
Now that sounds less stressful.
Another satisfied customer.
No stress with Point S.
Where do legends come from? Some start as dreamers, even after they're turned down again and again. But everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
In the heart of the Rockies, land is more than property. It's a legacy. Whether you're buying a family ranch, a mountain retreat, or selling farmland, it takes local knowledge and trusted hands. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, bring unmatched experience with Hayden Outdoors, the West's premier land brokerage. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
At First Bank of Wyoming, we know you're more than just a number. We know the important numbers that matter most, the ones that tell your story. From starting your financial journey to planning for your first home and reaching your family's financial goals, we're here to celebrate your story, not just your transactions. From milestones to memories, we're here to celebrate every moment that counts. When you bank with us, you're part of a community that cares about every number that counts. First Bank of Wyoming, where you're more than a number.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
Hello again and welcome to 4A West Regional Volleyball. Randy Taylor, Patience Jenkins here to bring you more Lady Braves volleyball on SVI Media at the 4A West Regional Tournament at Natrona County High School.
The second and final day of the regional tournament. We are watching our girls warm up as they are slotted to play Natrona.
Yeah,
to
this
qualify.
This
a
is
qualifying game.
Lose or win or go home match for the Lady Braves. So let's go over yesterday what happened with Star Valley for the two matches that they played.
Absolutely. Just a recap, we played Rock Springs for our first game. Played really well. We
Yeah.
went to 4 sets. We came away victorious with that one.
Yeah,
And
advancing to the semifinal.
yes, and then we played Kelly Walsh. We stole a set from them, but we were talking about how well our girls played considering they were playing against a really fast offense that they hadn't really had the opportunity to play.
Yeah, that first set was fun, though, with the Lady Braves stealing one from the favorites, Kelly Walsh.
Making Jeff Barkell take multiple timeouts, which is a rare thing for him to do.
And he was a little flustered, a little frustrated, which he's usually cool as a cucumber. So that's something we were talking to Coach Schwab a little bit about. Anytime you can get that Kelly Walsh program sweating a little bit, you know you're doing some good things. And the Lady Braves they played well. You know, even though it goes down as a loss and it's a loss in the regional tournament, it really wasn't a bad loss, and it didn't feel like a bad loss.
No, and they did so many things well. I just
agreed.
You know, like no time to hang your head regardless. As what you said before, this is a do or die game right here. We have to win 2 games in order to qualify for state. So if the Lady Braves get past Natrona, they will play Evanston for placing 3rd or 4th going into the state tournament.
Yeah, we just watched Evanston beat Rock Springs in 3 sets. Natrona, something to note here, has already played this morning at 10:30, and they went 5 sets.
Yeah.
And kind of an exhausting back and forth with Riverton. So we're anticipating they're a little fatigued. They've only had a 1-match rest. Lady Braves coming off of, you know, a good rest. Coach Schwab said, you know, they kind of had a late morning, a late breakfast, kind of hung out at the hotel a little bit, went and walked around a little while. So, you know, they've been off their feet mostly and should have some energy bottled up. Hopefully, they are teenage girls. But Natrona, I'm anticipating they're probably a little bit tired after that long 5-set match with Riverton, and it was emotional too.
It really was. It was a battle, and the last game ending 32-30.
Yeah,
the fourth.
The fourth set was, yeah, and then the 5th one, you know, they had to go 5 there. Natrona won that one fairly handily, but it really was back and forth. And that 4th set, Natrona actually had the lead. I think they had 24-19 maybe, or 23-19, and Riverton came back and actually won that set.
Which is so rare.
Very. We thought it was over.
Hardly ever happens.
Yep, and so that pushed it to 5, and they had to keep going. So a long match for the Phillies already today. You know, hopefully that gives the Lady Braves just a little bit of an advantage there with their fatigue maybe setting in. And we saw some tired players on both teams in that long match. They were struggling a little bit, just a lot of reps, a lot of movement. But this is the time of year where all that hard work pays off in those long rallies and those long matches. You find out what you're made of, and you find out if you pushed hard enough in practice.
And who's got some grit.
That's true. We were talking about that in the last game we watched too, just digging deep and fighting for balls and not letting anything drop, just having that mindset, you know, that we are not going to lose. We're going to pull this out. And this is a fun time of year. It's postseason volleyball, high school volleyball season, and we've said it before, anything can happen.
No, yeah.
There hasn't been any upsets here, and from what I could see, there weren't any on the other side. So let's go over that bracket
let me pull
really
that
quick.
bracket up. As predicted, Laramie and Thunder Basin will play for the championship game. They are ahead of us time-wise, so they will play at 1:30 for the championship game.
They should be underway. over there.
Yes, Sheridan will play the winner of Cheyenne East and Cheyenne South. It looks like that match is still going, or if the scores have not been reported, it looks like each team has taken a set and they're on their third set. So we'll see how that pans out over on the other side of the state.
Yeah, Laramie the favorite. They've been ranked #1 most of the season with Kelly Walsh right behind them.
Bouncing back and forth, those
yeah,
two.
And as usual, the last few years, those two have been the juggernauts and the standouts, and one of the two wins the state championship. But, you know, we chatted a little bit, too, after that match last night. I don't feel like Kelly Walsh is as good as they've been in the past. They're still good, don't get me wrong. But I don't feel like they're as dominant as they've been in the past overall. They're great. They're balanced. They run a very quick offense, obviously. We saw that last night. But they're beatable.
Oh, they're absolutely beatable. Green River actually beat them during the season. They look pretty tough, too. So I kind of feel like it's open.
Well, and those two are going to play each other for the regional championship right after this match. So that's another rematch between two really good programs, and I honestly don't know who my money's on in that match. It could go either way.
I agree.
So Lady Braves here with about 2 minutes left in their warm-up before they take on Natrona County Phillies.
And we are in their home gym.
This is their home gym. Yeah, they've got a decent crowd. It is Saturday afternoon, the morning after Halloween.
I was just going to say after Halloween.
Yeah, we may have some people recovering a little bit. Congratulations to the Braves football team last night with their first round playoff win. They move on to second round, and good luck to them next week. Hopefully we'll be bringing you some Lady Braves volleyball from the state tournament next weekend while the Braves are playing in their second round football playoff.
Back-to-back trips to Casper. It's
Right.
a dream come true.
It really is. Something I've never knew that I wanted, but now that it's on the cusp,
I want it so bad.
I am dying for it. And yes, I mentioned yesterday that we made the trip across the wasteland of Wyoming. Well, it's only the last couple hours that are really a wasteland.
Agreed.
The first part of the trip is actually beautiful.
Scenic,
we
pretty.
saw the Tetons. We drove through the park a little bit, and it is beautiful. It's majestic. And then you get to Shoshone, and it's gone.
It's gone.
The beauty is gone.
Unless you enjoy 5,000 sagebrush.
Lots of sagebrush, lots of dirt,
some
antelope. There's
and
lots
there.
of those for sure. Which they're a beautiful animal too. I don't want to take anything away from
What,
the
you're
antelope.
not going to call them majestic?
Well,
majestic
I'm not sure
antelope?
I can go that far, but they are beautiful. They do have some beautiful markings on them for sure.
Beautiful markings, like a tiger.
I'm not sure I'd compare him to a tiger, but we are getting a little off topic. There is the buzzer for the warm-up. So we are just about ready for set one between Star Valley and Natrona. Again, elimination match today. Talking to Coach Schwab a little bit ago, everybody's healthy, everybody's feeling good. Right where we want to be at this part of the season. No nagging injuries. We know Avery England had a little bothersome issue yesterday. She's ready to go.
She's dancing. She's feeling it.
She's been jogging around. She's hopping down off the bleachers. She's out there shaking it right now. She's ready to go.
I like it. I like when the girls come out and they're a little bit loose so they can have some fun.
Okay, we're ready for starting lineups for Star Valley.
Number 2, Hallie Hokinson. Number 6, Peyton Hokinson. Number 8, Addie Christensen. Number 20, Ruby Hill, senior. Number 23, junior, Charlie Neuschwander. 24, senior, Shayna Casey. And libero, senior, number 4, Cameron Mackey. Coached by Callan Schwab, McKenna Johnson, and Emmy Barnes. And now for Natrona. Number 1, Brooke Russell. Number 2, Ella Rise. Number 3, Erin On. Number 6, Bristol Craig. Number 10, Joss Berenz. 25, Ella Kay Sheets. And the libero, number 4, Aubrey Lopez.
So the Lady Braves have faced Natrona just a week ago over here in this very gym on their last trip for conference play, and Lady Braves able to sweep the Phillies here in their home gym on Friday night last week as they made the road trip over here to play them, and then on the way home stopped in Riverton for a conference match there. So Lady Braves with a little bit of a psychological advantage there maybe as they swept this team just a week ago.
Here on their home court.
In Natrona. So yeah, that's hopefully part of the mindset for both teams right now. But again, it is tournament time, things change. You never know. So Lady Braves are gonna have to take care of business, follow the game plan. Natrona doesn't have a real standout on this roster. They're all fairly even, and when you look at numbers, so nobody that the Lady Braves have to really focus on. And
no, and they only have 2 seniors, so
yeah,
they're relatively young.
They are young. They make some young mistakes. We definitely have seen that, and we're counting on that today, hopefully. Another thing we talked with Coach Schwab about is, you know, just making things difficult for the Phillies, especially on serve receive. Serving at them tough, let them make those mistakes and just give you some points. All right, I think we are underway. We just need a game ball. Officials were all ready to roll.
Go.
Girls are saying, where's the ball?
Number 3, Erin On will serve.
Peyton Hoganson starts it off with a perfect pass. Shayna Casey with the big swing. It's dug all the way back over. Here's Noonschwander.
Oh.
Boom! That's what you like to see. 2 big swings from the Lady Braves.
Right at the very beginning.
Hello, they are ready to rock.
And roll.
Gonna come with the heat right off the bat. So Braves with the side out. Hallie will serve. Nice deep float serve. Handled pretty well there by the libero. Dug up by Mackey. Here's Casey on the outside. Block, tool.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Peyton Hoganson in a good position to see that ball and let it drop out of bounds. It wasn't far out of bounds, but it was. Another good serve by Hallie. That's
Great
an ace.
Serve. Hallie Hoganson.
You gotta love that smile that Hallie Hoganson has.
Always.
Nobody can match that big smile of hers, and when she gets that ace, she deserves every bit of that grin. Here's a quick middle. Dug up by Hoganson. Mackey runs it down. Free ball to the Phillies. They'll go quick middle this time. Peyton handles that one. Back set to Christensen. Middle back. Dug up. Outside. Oh, big block by Noonschwander.
You know, I gotta say it. The Great Wall of Charlie.
The Great Wall of Charlie. I like it.
I like
actually.
it too. I really, really do.
It just rolls off your tongue.
Ooh.
That could have been,
A
well,
lift.
it was a double, so I guess it's okay. Here comes Noonschwander in the middle with the tip. Dug up. Russell from the outside off the block. Mackey handles it well. Out to Casey. She has the tip. Phillies are there. Russell will swing again.
Oh!
Mackey gets a hand on it, but it goes into the Star Valley bench, so that's a side out.
And a kill for Russell. And Russell will rotate back to serve. She's a 5'7" junior.
Outside hitter. Good cross-court serve. Hallie has to come way off. Good bump set. Noonschwander sends it over.
Oh, tooled.
Casey there, but off her hands out of bounds.
That was Sheets with a great swing.
So Phillies get it back and score.
She's one of the 2 seniors for Natrona.
Playing on the right side there is Sheets. Little tight there for Mackey. For Hoganson. She saves it nicely, and Shayna puts it away from the right side.
I like that Hallie is mixing it up, making the defense shift and move. That's good play.
That was a good save by Hallie on kind of a tight pass. She really has a nice bump set. She controls it well when she can't overhead set it. Here's a good serve by England. Outside, off the block, and it finds the hole.
That's number 10, Joss Berenz. She's a junior.
It's a 3-5.
Ella Rise will serve.
Mackey with the pass. Back set to Christensen. She goes angle. That went right between the hands of number 6. That's what I love about this angle, watching from behind. That went right between Craig's hands that time. Not between the 2 blockers, but right between her arms. That's a kill for Addie. Mackey with her short serve. There's a tip. England's all over it. Here comes Peyton Hoganson with the roll shot.
Oh, right into
all
Puka.
Day. The spooky pookie hole, we named it last night. That is a great shot by Peyton, and she gets all 5 defenders of the Phillies on the floor for it. Short serve again, out of system. Deep shot, England handles it okay. Mackey's got to help her. Peyton roll shots again. Phillies are there this time. Berenz from the outside. Cameron with a nice dig. Peyton off the hands. That one's going to fall.
Yeah, let's go.
Off the high hands, and she gets the kill.
She's wearing a sleeve today on her leg. I haven't
saw
seen
that. Maybe just keeping that muscle warm.
Yeah.
Possibly that is new for her.
Natrona taking their first time out of the set as they can feel the momentum just sticking with the Star Valley Lady Braves.
I feel it too, and we talked a little bit about this earlier. Star Valley serving can get them a lot of points today, I think. Natrona is not great at serve receive. We've seen some pretty good serving so far, got them out of system a couple of times.
Well, and that's one thing I think the Lady Braves have improved on so much during this season. Our serving just keeps getting tougher and tougher.
I agree wholeheartedly with that. Their serving has gotten a lot better. Serve receive has gotten better. I'm happy to see us finding that hole in the middle. I can see Natrona's coach talking to her team about that a little bit right here, reading that hitter's hand and seeing that tip. So I'd really like to see the Lady Braves go back to swinging at it right here. We have not gone down the line yet from either pin hitter. I'd like to see maybe a look at that. Keep mixing stuff up. Oh, we've got we're putting a Band-Aid on Cameron over here, it looks like. She's already drawn blood with her diving efforts on the floor. And Coach Schwab is gonna bandage her up.
On her wrist.
Yep, so she doesn't bleed on the
looks
ball.
like she's been hitting someone with an uppercut, but relax, it's just a floor burn on her wrist.
Because she's just all over the place.
She covers a lot of ground.
She sacrifices. She's good to go though, and there's her serve. Phillies will go outside, down the line. That was outside the antenna.
Hit the, yeah.
That was a great swing there by,
Number 6.
Craig, yeah. She's a middle blocker, but she's swinging from the outside right here. Just outside that pin. Another good short serve by Mackey. And
she gets the ace.
She'll take it. She served that so short that the front row player actually had to receive it, and she's not in the receiving rotation.
No, she is not. And sometimes Mackey's serve is so short, they know it's coming, and they just can't do a dang thing about it.
Get to it. There's another one.
2 in a row.
So that one she puts some heat on and sends it right to the seam.
She was like, surprise, I can do this too.
Right between 2 Natrona players, and that's so hard on serve receive to decide who's going to take that ball. You know, there's rules between players that I'll get this deep on my left and the short on my right, but that's easier said than done when that ball's coming at you. Here's a dig off the block by England, outside to Peyton. Dug up by the Phillies. They'll go out to Berenz again. Dug by Mackey on the deep shot. Ruby out of the middle. Phillies are there. Back set to Sheets. Off the block. England tries to get to it. Great effort. But that's a side out, a much needed side out for the Phillies.
And that number 25, Sheets, plays the right side. She swings well from there, and she puts up a pretty good block.
She's
actually.
2 for 2.
Yeah.
But now she's out for a minute. Here's England with the pass. Hallie's going to have to bump set this one to Christensen. She swings at it and gets the kill. Nice control by Addie. Braves get it back and lead 12-4.
And Addie rotates back to serve.
Which she's been doing a great job behind the serving line the last couple of weeks.
Clutch.
We've been really loving her serve back there. Here's another back set. Down the line, dug by England. Hallie will give it to her sister.
Tool.
Nice job by Peyton off the outside blocker's hand.
She kind of took some speed off of that, and it just rolled off of that block.
Just the dribbler off the hand. Works every time. 13-4. Christensen serves again. Another short one. Oh! Hill with a big block, but covered well. I don't know how the Phillies got that up. Hallie was going to give a back set to Ruby. Free ball to the Phillies. They're going to run the quicker offense. Off-speed shot that time.
Berens picks up another kill.
So Ruby with a great block. It just pinballed right back into one of the Phillies. Just happened to be in the right spot there. Ruby would have had a stuffed block. Here's Berens to serve. That's into the net. Lady Braves side out and lead 14-5.
Shayna Casey checks back in. That means Peyton Hokinson rolls back to serve.
Jump serve for Peyton down the line. Nice serve. Trouble for the Phillies. They'll push it over. Ware takes it. Here's the slide to Hill. Off the block. They get it to fall. So
it
Hill
was
runs
kind of
that.
a whiffer, soft off
Yeah,
the block.
slow
and then,
motion.
Yep.
Coming at you.
But sometimes those work.
They do. Well, they throw off your timing defensively, and two Phillies kind of crisscross each other, and I think just messed each other up on the dig there. Peyton serves that one on out of bounds. Sometimes that happens with that float serve. It just keeps floating.
Carries on and on and on.
She's got a smile on her face,
yeah,
though.
Here's Lopez to serve. A junior.
She's the libero. Peyton with a great pass out to Casey. Big swing off the hands. Lopez gets under it. Swing from the outside is dug by Mackey. Here comes Hill out of the middle. Lopez gets it. Tight ball.
Can't take it.
Can't get to it. Can Russell. So a couple good digs by Lopez, handling some heat from the Braves.
And they're going to take their second and final timeout of this set.
So Braves lead 16-6 here in set one. Again, we got behind schedule with that 5-set match between Riverton and Natrona.
Yeah, it was Natrona.
Natrona, thank you.
Yeah.
I've watched too many teams today.
I know, but yeah, and it went on, and not just to 25, as we said before, into the 30s.
Yeah, so thank you for being patient and bearing with us. Hopefully everybody's tuned in by now and on with us. And we're not done. Lady Braves looking to sweep Natrona here in this round, which will qualify them for the state tournament next weekend. And then if they do win this match, they will play Evanston for a 3rd and 4th place seeding. Evanston qualifying for the state tournament right before this match for the first time in
oh my goodness, it's
quite
been
a
a
while. I think it has been. We were trying to remember maybe 5 years.
Yeah, I know that we played Evanston when I was coaching, and that's been at least 5.
It's been probably at least 5 years since Evanston's qualified for that state tournament.
So a hot minute. They were excited. They knocked off the Tigers, but they are punched their ticket.
They did. And there's an ace.
Ruby Hill.
Ruby does her little hop skip with the ponytail flip in the air.
Air hamstring curls.
She's a cute kiddo, and she's even cuter when she celebrates an ace. Here's a little out of system from the Phillies.
And
When it drops on the end line. Ruby thought it was going out. She let it go. That's what that top spin will do on that ball. It just drops. Looks like it may carry out, and then that spin keeps it in bounds.
On will serve.
Ware nails the pass. Here comes Casey out of the middle with the tip. Lopez runs it down nicely. Free ball. Ware up to Hallie. Out to Casey.
Boom.
Big swing. Shayna Casey gives her her setter some credit there.
I love that.
I do too. You want to see hitters and setters
connect and give it back and forth to each other with some compliments, and that goes a long way.
The connection's been good so far between Star Valley setters and hitters. And that's Russell on the right side. Gets it to dribble through Charlie and Shayna. Boy, that's not going to happen very often.
No, it's not.
18-8.
And now Russell rotates back. She'll serve.
That's
now
deep.
out of bounds.
Cameron Mackey lets it go wisely.
Number 16 is going to check into the game. That is Camry David. She's a junior.
Avery England checks in for the Lady Braves. Shayna Casey sits down. Man, it feels like Shayna just barely came in. That was a quick 3 rotations. Lopez with a good pass. Outside to Berens. Blocked by Christensen. Phillies will back set this time.
Blocked again. Yeah.
And they're going to call a lift. Boy, they have not called a lot of lifts this weekend.
No, but they haven't. But that one totally rested.
I agree.
I agree with that call.
I would like to see a few more of those calls, honestly. Ooh, that was a great float serve by England, and she gets the ace. She wanted it, too. And again, that's what I love about this angle. If you're watching at home and you can see it, you can really tell how that ball floats when these girls serve it, and it is so tough to receive. Here's a tip. Hallie will take it. So Cameron will set Christensen on the angle. Phillies out of system. They'll send a free ball to the Lady Braves. Christensen, Mackey, middle to Noon Schwander. She's blocked. She'll set. Knuckleball over by Peyton is dug by the Phillies. Here comes Berens on the outside. Braves are going to run it down. They'll keep it in play. Phillies will go quick middle this time. There's a tip. England's there. Hokinson, she's blocked. Braves scrambling so much, nobody got there on hitter coverage.
That's Ryzen Sheets on that block.
What a great rally, though, and a great effort by the Lady Braves to keep that ball alive.
Rise will rotate back to serve now.
Who knew Charlie Noonschwander was a setter?
I did. Just kidding.
She just showed us some skills. Here's Peyton off the net. Blocked.
She's blocked. Solo block by Craig.
So the Phillies with a little 3-point run right here. 21-10. They need a side out. England, Hokinson, Christensen goes down the line, just about found it. Phillies will send one over with 2 hands. Hallie go out to Peyton. Sharp angle, wow. Peyton catches the sideline, makes the line judge work for her money there. And what a great sharp angle shot by Peyton to get the side out for the Lady Braves. Mackey to serve, there's that short serve. Lopez was on her horse to get under it. England with a nice dig, quick in the middle to Ruby. They
send it.
Pin ball back and forth. Braves do get it over. Here comes the Phillies in the middle.
We only had 1 block on that. Craig took it to the left, and it was open.
That was good timing there between the Phillies setter-hitter combo on that quick attack. We don't see them do that very often. They found the rhythm that time, and it resulted in a kill. England with the pass. Bump set. Hill's going to push it deep. Lopez is there. Outside to Berens, off the block, pinballed around. Braves will send it over. Coming back on 2, England's ready. Here's Peyton Hokinson on the outside.
She's
Off Lopez.
Get a kill. That's her 5th of the match.
Lopez thinks she maybe should have let that go, that it might have gone out, but it was going to be close. 23-11, Addie Christensen to serve. Lopez with a great pass, quick in the middle that time again. Braves are there this time. Peyton goes between the block with the kill, and the Braves are at set point. So Lady Braves rolling here in set 1 of this elimination match with the Natrona Phillies. Christensen will serve for set point number 1. Lopez outside to, oh, that's a new one.
That's number 4, Lopez. Nope, that wasn't.
5.
That was 5. Sorry, that's
Addie Vance. She kind of came out of nowhere on that one and put it away.
Yeah, she's a junior. That was a great swing.
I think she normally is going to play right side here, but she swung out from the outside on that rotation. Lady Braves at set point number 2. Back sets on the slide to Ruby. She's blocked
by Craig.
Craig in the middle. She seems like a fairly young player.
She is. She's a sophomore.
Yeah.
She's got good size and pretty good timing.
Yeah, she had ran that quick middle and then with a stuff block there.
Nice
pass by England out to Peyton.
Tool, that's all she wrote.
Tool off the block, 25-13. Braves take set 1 for the Phillies. And again, like I was saying, you can tell the Phillies are just a step behind here with a little bit of fatigue from that long 5-set match with Riverton earlier today. You can just tell a little bit of air has been taken out of them. I'm sure they're tired. And the Lady Braves have their foot on the gas. Looking to qualify.
Now we need to duct tape it to the gas. Do not let off at all.
We're going to take
into the second set.
Yeah, quick break and be back with more Lady Braves volleyball here on SVI.
What are you doing?
Let's stress with stress reducer.
I'm teaching customers the power of patience to reduce stress while they wait to talk to somebody about their vehicle issues.
I don't know, man. Sitting like this is stressing my legs out.
He doesn't have to wait. He made an appointment online. When his car is ready, we'll give him a call.
Now that sounds less stressful.
Another satisfied customer.
No stress with Point S.
Where do legends come from? Some start as dreamers, even after they're turned down again and again. But everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
You know, this is the place that gave me an opportunity to come here and play the game that I love.
At the University of Wyoming, we're the team that believes you can do anything. This is where underdogs come to shine and where real MVPs are made.
In the heart of the Rockies, land is more than property. It's a legacy. Whether you're buying a family ranch, a mountain retreat, or selling farmland, it takes local knowledge and trusted hands. Austin Callison and Andy Neal, licensed in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming, bring unmatched experience with Hayden Outdoors, the West's premier land brokerage. Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, the brand that sells the land.
Welcome back to Natrona County High School. Brandy Taylor, Patience Jenkins here to bring you set 2 of Lady Braves volleyball. Braves taking set 1, 25-13. Hallie Hokinson serves. Back set this time to Russell. She swings hard angle and gets the kill right off the bat.
And she'll rotate back to serve.
Yeah, she's an outside hitter. She just swings from that right side on that one serve receive. Peyton Hoganson with a good pass to her sister. Noonschwander from the outside, dug up by Russell. Outside to Lorenz. Christensen says,
And good movement from Charlie. She hit and then tracked that ball and made it all the way over so she could be part of that block.
That's funny, you read my mind because, yeah, she had to hit from the outside and then get all the way across the net to close that block. You're right, that's a long way to go. Here's a swing from the right side. Mackey is there. Christensen on the back set, off the block. Dug up by the Phillies. Lorenz down the line. Wow, what? Oh! What reaction by Hallie Hokanson. And Mackey and England let it drop between them. I don't know how it got between them.
I don't know either, and that rarely happens between those two.
They were both there. That was wild. I still don't know how that happened. Nevertheless, it did. And the Phillies keep the serve. Mackey with a tight pass. Oh, that's hard to get to. That's a good serve. Tough serve.
That's an ace by Rise.
3-1. Phillies go up early. Rise to serve again. She'll go at Peyton this time. Hallie gives it back to her.
Down the line, but a touch is called.
Gets the touch off the hand. Good shot by Peyton. Great set from her sister.
Charlie has a seat. Cameron rotates back to serve.
Mackey with the serve, deep float serve. Nice pass that time by the Phillies. Big
Blocked.
swing. Hokanson with the block. It may have even pinballed off of Ruby too. Lady Braves with the stuff block.
We talked about what a cool sound that is. I hope it picks it up on the camera. That's a great sound.
It's one of my favorite sounds in volleyball.
Yep, they've been calling that a lot though.
There's a back row attack as the setter is back row. She tried to save it actually, but
it was coming over, so no bueno.
If she contacts it above the plane of the net and it goes over, that is illegal. Mackey with a short serve. Outside.
Boom!
Oh! Christensen with a big block. Oh, and the Phillies can't get it over. Miscommunication. Addie, talk about putting up a wall.
And then prancing, because that was a phenomenal block.
She deserves to prance on that one. Good serve again by Mackey. Bump set to the outside. Sharp angle. Peyton sticks her hand out. Hallie sends it over. Hokanson with the kill. Hallie Hokanson.
And a one-arm dig by Peyton.
Yeah, how many? We've seen that 2 or 3 times from the Lady Braves already, just sticking the arm out and getting the dig.
As a coach, that makes me cuss. But at the same time, right, it does. It gives me gray hair.
Well, it's not something you practice, right?
No.
You practice getting 2 arms on the ball so you can control it and put it where you want it. The chicken wing is a last resort.
And it just happened to go to a great spot to make a play.
It did, and sometimes that's all you can do, though, is just get one arm out because it's coming so quickly. Most of the time, that one arm does not do good
pay
things.
Out. It does not pay out.
It does not, and the ball shanks off into about the 6th row of the bleachers. But in this case, the Lady Braves living right, doing some good things with the chicken wings today.
So Cameron Mackey serving, going away from her patented short serve, but these hard serves she's serving, they're having a hard time handling them, so it's great. Now we'll see if she'll go to a short one just to keep them honest.
You know, you never know because she's a trickster back there. I would not want to be receiving when she's serving because it's a guessing game. Is she going to drop it right over the net, or is she going to send a rocket to the end line and make me try to get to either one of those? There's the short serve. Lopez gets there. Here's quick out of the middle. That's a kill. Power tip.
From Craig.
Power tip across the body there. Braves with one blocker up. And Digger's just a little out of position on that one, but a nice power tip by Craig. Deep serve. Braves are scrambling here a little bit. Peyton will jump and swing at it. Not a bad idea.
I don't mind that. I know she was off the net. I wouldn't mind seeing a standing swing, but a swing regardless
I
is
like
better
that she
than.
went for it,
Yep.
especially in this situation. Just got to reach super high when you're that far off the net, and it's hard to do. Nice back set to Christensen.
Right between the block.
Wow, that was a beautiful back set by Hallie.
Addie is pumped.
She is pumped, and why not? She's doing some amazing things right now. And she'll go back to serve. In-system play here from the Phillies.
Blocked.
There's another one. Lady Braves with another stuffed block as that fell down on the Phillies side.
And Hallie just happened to be up by herself on that.
So Hoganson with the block. Braves up 8-5 here in set 2. Another deep serve from Christensen. Out to, oh, that's just long. Boy, I thought the top spin was going to get that one to drop too.
It was close.
That's Vance from the outside right there. She's gotten a couple kills from the outside in this rotation. So Lady Braves need to key on her. There's a short serve by Christensen. Back set. Lady Braves are there on the block again.
Block. Peyton and Ruby.
Braves are putting up a wall all the way across, pin to pin, here in set 2. Phillies don't know where to go at this point. Christensen serves again. Lopez handles this one. Quick to Craig.
That is out of bounds.
Just out. Oof. Another close one. Again, she's a young player. She'll be finding that end line.
Yep, and she'll be a force to reckon with in the future.
11-5, Christensen to serve. Oh, a little miscommunication this time with the Phillies. That's an ace.
Timeout, Natrona.
Natrona wants to talk about it as they feel the momentum building again for the Braves. It was close to start with in this set.
Yeah, it was, and then Lady Braves just picking up momentum. I feel like once again, Addie Christensen is taking up camp back here in the service line. She might as well just set up a Christmas tree. She's gonna be there forever.
She's gonna be there waiting for Santa under the Christmas lights. And how about the Lady Braves blocking? Right now, it's ludicrous.
It is so ludicrous.
I think they decided that why do we need to dig the ball? Let's just stop it at the net.
I think they were like, hey, let's give our diggers a break.
Yeah, they work really hard.
Need a break.
And we're
gonna take care of business on the net.
We'll let you save your energy for the next one. We'll just get this done at the net. You guys chillax for a while.
That's right. 4 stuffed blocks thus far in the match, and that doesn't include some of the really nice touch blocks we've had that slow the ball down.
Those are key. People don't understand how key those are sometimes. Christensen will serve again. A little bit tight. Middle to Craig. There she finds it. How many times have they come out of the timeout and given it to her and she's delivered with a kill?
She's been clutch for Natrona for sure.
That's at least 3 times, I think, she's done that. Lady Braves ought to keep an eye on her.
Yes, Berenz will serve.
Ware gets jammed on that one. Hallie can't get to it. That's a good deep serve by Berenz. 12-7, Braves up by 5 here in set 2. That's the worst feeling when that ball jams you like that on serve receive. You can't decide how to take it. She'll get another shot at it though, handles this one a little better. Outside to Peyton. Tip, blocked.
Rolls over.
Still alive.
They're gonna call a lift. Wow. That's more lifts than we've seen like this whole tourney.
And I'm not even sure that one was, but we'll take it.
We will take it. Peyton Hoganson's gonna rotate back to serve. Shayna Casey checks in. Avery England has a seat. Braves lead 13-7.
Peyton with a good serve. Scramble a little bit, back row swing. Ruby was there. Ware plays it up. Peyton with the save. That ball's in by Mackey. Here comes the back set.
Out.
And that's wide. So another great defensive scramble by the Lady Braves. to keep the ball alive and get the point. 14-7.
Oh.
Could see that one drop just a little too low when Peyton contacted it. She shakes her head. She knows what happened there. Lopez to serve for the Phillies. Ooh,
Short
wow.
and an ace.
That's a good serve. That is a wicked serve. Ware tries to get under it, but those, you've just got to be stopped. You can't be moving when it contacts your arms, or that's exactly what's going to happen.
And then a serving error.
Into the net by Lopez.
Ruby Hill's going to come back to serve. Charlie Neuschwander checks in. Cam comes out for a brief breather.
Good serve by Hill. Out of system. Free ball to the Lady Braves. Ware, Hokanson, Neuschwander off the block. Dug up by Lopez. Phillies are going to swing at it. Between the block. Nice effort by Ware to save that. Charlie will send it over. Middle, tip. Braves keep it alive again.
Talk.
They'll send it over again. Braves on defense one more time. Hill gets a piece of it. Peyton. Oh, I knew that was coming, right?
I did too. They were both looking up.
You just yelled talk to them, and they obviously didn't hear you. We got two players. Hey, but at least there's two players running into each other for the ball.
I would rather have that than just nobody going for it.
Just letting it drop. That's a good point. At least we've got multiple people there trying to play it over. Hallie goes out to Shayna, who has to bump set it over. A little miscommunication there. Power tip out of the middle. Lunch ball. Ware keeps this one on our own side this time. Casey with the big swing.
She puts it away.
Shayna with the kill. The Braves go up by 6.
We're back in row 1. Hallie Hokanson back to serve. Addie Christensen checks in. Ware has a seat.
I'm seeing a lot of smiles and giggles on the Lady Braves side of the net. They are having fun. Off the block, dug by Casey. Hallie's going to send it deep. Renz is there waiting. Quick attack.
Blocked. Nope, they say no, it did not clear the net.
Addie was there if it had anyways, but it does not. Russell with the hitting error. Too bad it didn't clear the net, or Addie'd get another mark in the block column. Back row swing from Behrens. Mackey handles it, right side to Christensen. Dug up, Phillies go to the outside, too far outside. Russell can't get to it. And that's a point for the Braves.
Yeah, 18-10. Rolling.
Out of system play again. Free ball to the Lady Braves. Mackey, Hokanson, Neuschwander. Oh, she had the angle. She was going the right direction around the block.
Just a little short, clip the net.
Gets blocked
by the white.
By the white man, by the tape.
Russell's back to serve.
11-18. Ooh, and that's
She's
an ace. She's
gonna get an ace, yeah.
That's a good serve by Russell. Short, right in between Hokanson and Mackey.
Right.
Those two will figure out that communication, though. Peyton with a good pass this time. Middle to Christensen. Off-speed shot. Phillies are there. Behrens on the outside. Off the block. Mackey plays it up well. Casey with the roll shot. Here's Behrens again. Oh, Neuschwander gets there. Charlie's been quiet. We forgot about her. And she says, hey, I'm still here.
The wall is still here. Shayna Casey has a seat. Avery England will rotate in to serve. Braves lead 19-12.
You know, how nice is it that the Braves are up by 7 and Charlie Neuschwander's been very quiet. Oh, there's a big swing. Mackey lines it up and handles it. Christensen in trouble, saves it. I don't know how she stayed clean on that.
And
there's a hitting error.
Addie is laughing.
Wow.
She looks like she just won a season of Dancing with the Stars. She's so excited.
She could win Dancing with the Stars. She is an athletic kid. and I'm sure has some dance moves. Lopez out of the back row. England with the dig. Christensen through the block. Dug in the middle back. Trouble for the Phillies again. Easy ball for the Lady Braves. Out to Peyton. Dug on the angle by Lopez. Here's a back set to Sheets. Tries to go to the deep corner, but Avery's there.
Oh.
Oh, a short ball. Almost falls. Mackey's still ready in the back row.
Boom!
There's a big swing by Charlie. Right between the block again. 21-12. Lady Braves on their way to a set 2 victory to go up 2-0. Outside to Berens. Blocked by Christensen. Addie and Charlie putting it up strong. Berens is frustrated. Not sure where to go with things right now. They'll back set this time. Tip.
Oh!
2 people there again for the Braves. You gotta love that. They're seeing it, they're reading it, they're running it down. Almost too well.
Just a little talk would take care of that. Rise gets the kill. Now she's back to serve. Service error. Lady Braves 23-13. With Cameron Mackey, your worst nightmare, back to serve.
Boy, that's true. You don't want to see her back there if you are a passer.
Oh!
And there it is! Off the tape, gets the dribbler. And we're at set point for the Lady Braves here in set 2. Cameron to serve. Passed up by Berens. They'll back set to Sheets. Ooh, through the block of Peyton.
Great swing by Sheets.
Peyton wants that one back as it dribbled between her arms.
Trulio comes in to serve for Natrona.
Set point number 2 for the Lady Braves. England passes it up well. Back set to Christensen. She's blocked. Covered by Hokinson. Sent over by Peyton. There it is. Smart shot. Catches the defense sleeping. And Lady Braves take set 2. 25-14. So 25-13, 25-14. And we talked about how comfortable the Lady Braves look right now. Like, they're having a good time. And why not? They're playing well right now. Quick shout out to Aspen Physical Therapy again for covering the fee, the NFHS fee, to bring you these games, not only audio but video. Chet Erickson and the crew at Aspen Physical Therapy picking up the bill. Thanks, guys, for allowing us to come over here and do this. We really appreciate it. We know those of you back home watching appreciate it too. And also a big thanks to Dave Kazare and Duke Dance for helping us get everything set up and ready to roll and
giving us the opportunity to come and talk about something that we both really, really love.
We do. We have a passion for this game for sure, and we've both played and coached it, and it's just an awesome sport. I don't think a lot of people know how fun this game can be to play and even watch. And
well, do you know it is one of the fastest growing sports right now for both men and women's sports, so it's catching on, and you notice this if you start watching college volleyball that's being broadcasted more and more. It's so fun to watch. It's a beautiful sport.
There's a pro volleyball league now that's really starting to explode and grow across the nation, and that's just a super high level of ball. Like, it's a different game.
Yeah, thanks for listening to us nerd out about volleyball.
Right.
We love it.
If you can't tell, we do love this game. So Braves come out of their huddle.
And we're huge Lady Braves fans as
bet.
well, so we are super fanning for our girls.
We love this group of girls and this coaching staff.
Yeah, let's talk about them for a second.
Yeah, Kaylin Schwab, head coach, McKenna Johnson, JV, and Emmy
Emmy Barnes
Erickson
Erickson. I think
now.
I said Barnes
I did
before, but
too.
she's an Erickson.
She's a Barnes and an Erickson now, and you know, these three have done a great job with this group of girls.
They're committed, they're passionate.
They're
I
so
love
committed.
what they're doing with this group of girls. McKenna's down there hyping them up. I love it.
Well, these two, Kaylin and McKenna, have coached together for a lot of years now, and I think they maybe share the same volleyball brain, honestly.
You know, and that's so helpful when you're coaching to be on the same page.
Right, they're best buddies, and they go watch volleyball games together.
They
talk
play
volleyball.
together.
Yeah,
They do.
They play some co-ed together, and they love this sport, and that's why they're in it, because it's a thankless job.
It is.
Coaching
is hard.
So hard. You can't please everyone.
Are you telling me that the 2 cents an hour that you make isn't worth it?
I think it's maybe 3 cents if we really crunch the numbers. So, yeah, they're not in it for the paycheck. I can tell you that, because it's not a lot. They're in it because they love the game. They love these kids. I mean, they spend so much time together these last 3 months, especially on the bus.
They
that
eat,
you get to
breathe,
know,
and live volleyball.
You get to know your teammates' deepest, darkest secrets sometimes, for sure. But we are ready to roll, underway here in set 2. There's a nice overhead pass by Peyton. Oh!
Shayna Casey from the middle, but she's blocked.
That's a big stuff block there to
by
start things off.
Sheets.
Shayna coming out of the middle there. She only does that once in a while. And Sheets says, I don't think so. Another good pass from Peyton. Oh!
And then we go out,
Neuschwander.
yep, to the outside to Neuschwander. Those two flip spots just for 1 second,
Yeah.
but Charlie getting it done.
Charlie punching that right between the block that time. Squeezing it through the hole.
Hallie Hokinson serves.
Oh!
And she gets an ace.
Oh, that's a shank. Hallie with the ace to get the Lady Braves started off here in set 3. She'll serve again. Back set. Russell.
One arm
Whoa.
dig. How did she get under
I
that?
don't know. She's giggling about it as the play is still going on. There's a tip. Shayna gets under it. Hallie sends it over. Berenz is there. Russell with the swing. That's
That is out. That was a low
Whoa.
set. I was surprised she could even get it over.
Yeah. Cameron diving after it, and then I think pulling her hand back at the last second, letting it go, and it's out. Ooh, there's a shank pass. Free ball to the Lady Braves. Mackey, Hokinson, back set. Christensen dribbles it down.
Pushes that through the block. It was kind of a soft shot.
Little off speed, slowed down her approach.
But it worked. We'll take it.
It did.
Lady Braves up 4-1.
Hokinson mixing up her serve.
Oh!
Wow, big swing by Sheets on the outside.
Tools
Yeah,
Christensen
off of
on that
Addie.
one.
That's a nice line shot with some power behind it by Sheets. Russell will serve.
Out of bounds.
Ooh, floats on out. There's that float. Peyton lets it
Substitution.
go.
Yeah, for both sides. Avery England checks in, as well as number 16, David.
Avery set to serve. Down the line. Ooh.
Oh, so close.
Just barely.
If you would have blew on that ball, it would have landed on the line. It was that close.
So close to being an ace. Side out. Hokinson. Neuschwander has to slow up her approach on that one. Ren's big swing.
Blocked.
Charlie's there.
Charlie feeling it.
Charlie's just chill today.
You know, it's funny, like she does something amazing and then she has a seat. That's like
It's true.
the story of Charlie.
How many times have we seen that? Short serve by Cameron. Quick in the middle.
Oh,
There's Craig
hammer
again.
down.
Across the body.
which is a smart shot from the middle. Generally, if you're going to hit that middle back, you're going to get blocked. So anytime you go up into the middle, you're thinking angles.
Well, and everything was floating to the right, and she brought it back to the left, which got her that kill. I think Lady Braves are maybe going to try to put 3 blockers up against her. Hoganson off the block, played up. Phillies keep it alive. Oh, and they get the swing. Lady Braves about eat it 3 times there. They get up smiling.
That's just rolling off of players.
6-5, Braves up by 1 here in set 3.
Trulio with an ace.
Ooh, hopefully you could see that one float. It had some good movement on it.
That was a great serve.
England trying to get her arms behind it as best she could. Super hard to do. She'll serve again. That one had a little more spin on it. Back set. Christensen down the line. Right at Lopez. Could see that one coming. Boy, she elevated really well on that.
Oh, and reached so high. That was pretty.
Pretty is an understatement. Addie will serve. Lopez with the pass.
Craig hits it out.
Too strong that time. Big swing by Craig. That's out. Braves go up 8-6. We're in set 3. Lady Braves looking to sweep and move on to the 3rd, 4th place consolation championship. England with a nice dig. Hallie has to hustle. Peyton's gonna save it.
Oh, and she does.
Bump set to Berens, and
Out
she'll
of
hit it out.
bounds.
Nice defensive effort by the Lady Braves.
Yes, good effort by Peyton. That's a hard angle to bring that back in. She's got to get it between the pins. So I love that she knew where she was at.
England
on the
and
court.
Hokanson both getting on the floor to keep it alive too. And sometimes that's all you got to do, and the other team can make that mistake.
Free ball
from the Berens again. Quick in the middle to Ruby. She's been quiet. Lopez with a good effort. Free ball again. Out to Peyton. Oh, that's in. She's blocked. She goes with the off-speed shot. Gets blocked.
Yeah, Craig and Barron's there waiting.
Just catches the line. So Berens will rotate back to serve for the Phillies. Braves up by 2.
Good serve, good pass.
Big bump set to the outside to Peyton. She gets it off the block. Russell gets under it. Quick in the middle to Craig. Tip is covered well by the Braves. And that's a kill to Hokanson with an assist from Mackey on the outside. As Hallie had to take the first contact. So Cameron steps in on the second. They've got that down pretty good and do a good job with it this season and still able to get a swing at it. Hokanson with a cross-court serve, trouble for the Phillies. They'll send a free ball to the Braves. Ware will take it, middle to Hill.
Oh,
Ruby!
Ruby!
A kill by Hill as Lopez hardly had time to react.
That was a great connection from Hill.
Good timing between Hokanson and Hill on the quick attack in the middle. Peyton will serve again. Russell. Back set this time to Craig. Oh.
Into the net.
Thinking down the line on that. Just didn't have enough height on it.
Natrona wants to talk about it. They take a timeout. Lady Braves lead 12-7.
We'll take a quick timeout too and be back. More 4A West Regional Volleyball from Natrona County High School on SVI Media.
What are you doing?
Let's stress with stress reducer.
I'm teaching customers the power of patience to reduce stress while they wait to talk to somebody about their vehicle issues.
I don't know, man. Sitting like this is stressing my legs out.
He doesn't have to wait. He made an appointment online. When his car is ready, we'll give him a call.
Now that sounds less stressful.
Another satisfied customer.
No stress with Point S.
We're back. Peyton Hoganson set to serve. Braves up 12-7 in the third set. Free ball from the Phillies. Braxton Ware with a good pass out to Casey.
And
She loads up.
kill.
Off the tape that time. I thought that one she might punish the floor a little bit the way she was coming in, but she catches the tape just a little bit. Still gets the kill. Hokanson will serve again. Lopez handles this one, tip ball.
Oh, but out of bounds. Lands on the net and rolls out. Lady Braves may have dodged a bullet on that one.
That was kind of weird. You don't see it very often do that.
No, you do not.
I think she decided at the last second to try to tip that over. Russell with the pass. There's a back row swing by Lopez. Hokanson's going to go to Hill on the slide. She'll roll shot. Outside to Russell. She has to save it and bring it back. Both teams just scrambling.
Out of bounds.
Ooh,
Casey.
She just about ran under
She
that.
did. She was chasing it down almost just to the line, Shayna.
Just about got her.
Just to the line. Ah, timeout, Natrona, their last
So a
of
quick
this set,
second timeout.
which I think is a good timeout on her part. She can feel it starting to slip away, need to rally the troops.
You just feel so helpless as a coach right now when things are just not going your way. Things are going great for the other team.
They seem to do no wrong.
It's
just
true.
one of those days.
And it's nice to be on that side of things as the Lady Braves are right now. Everything's going their way. They're in system a lot. Right now they're serving lights out right now. Natrona's having a really tough time getting in system and finding any holes in the Braves defense. They're just going to have to dig really deep as a team right here to try and get back into not just this set, but the whole match.
Is it weird that I think I just made eye contact with Natrona's coach like twice?
That is weird, but the scoreboard's right behind us, so
That's
I think
probably
that's
what I was like, what?
I've had that happen a couple of times with some of the
Okay.
girls. They look up here, and I'm like, why are they looking at us? But they're
It
not.
is. The score is right behind us. You're right.
They're looking at the scoreboard. They're not looking at us. We're not as famous as we think
Dang
we
it.
are. Here we are underway. Russell from the outside.
Big
She gets the
swing.
angle. So again, out of the timeout, Natrona comes out and gets the side out. They've done that multiple times. Usually they give it to Craig, and she gets the side out. This time it's Russell.
Yeah, here's Lopez.
Libero serves.
Pretty
Peyton
pass.
Hoganson, perfect pass.
Oh,
Hallie Hoganson, wow.
that was close. That might have been out.
It was close, but it was close enough that Lopez had to go for it, and that was a great effort by Lopez, by the way. Hallie gets the kill as the setter with the dump. Quick in the middle this time, tip shot. Ware tries to get under it. Good effort by Braxton, just can't keep it alive. Phillies get it back. Braves up 16-9.
Here's On.
Erin on to serve. She's a lefty. Peyton is passing lights out right now. Noonschwander.
Oh, just long.
Ooh. That's twice I've seen Charlie run that slide off of the left foot. She's getting it. It's coming. Just long on that one. Another good pass outside to Casey.
Into the net.
Just a little late on that as Hallie was backpedaling, which is really hard for a setter to do and still push it all
the way out, yes.
Really hard to do. So Shayna had to try to hustle and just didn't get there. There's Noonschwander from the outside. Charlie elevated really well. She's battling some shin splints.
Which is the worst.
Oh, they just don't go away if you can't get off of them. She was hurting after last night. She was laying in the bleachers with ice on her shins, poor kid, but she's tough. She'll stick it out. There she is with the stuff block. Nice dig by Mackey. Christensen.
Reaching high.
Getting it. Off the hands.
Getting it done.
If I had $1 for every time Addie Christensen hits it off of the high hands, I might be able to retire.
You wish.
I do wish. Hoganson with a nice dig out to Casey. Sharp
Boom!
angle.
That's a
pretty
great
cut.
shot.
Turning her thumb down, going away from her body. I think a lot of people, including myself, thought she might turn that down the line, and she fooled us all. Nice shot by Shayna. 19-11.
Oh, did you see that float
Oh,
serve?
and that's an ace. That's an ace.
This is Hallie's third ace of the match.
I believe it. Lady Braves are serving probably maybe their best match they've served this season. There's a tip ball. Braves will set it up. Moonschwander swings. Russell's going to swing at this. Hallie will give it to Shayna. She's blocked. Nobody there.
That's Sheets.
Solo block. Sheets has done that a couple times now to Shayna.
And if I know Shayna, I know she doesn't like it. But here's Russell to
Who
serve.
does? I wouldn't either. I think I'd look at going around her a little bit. Wow. Peyton Hoganson is just passing wonderfully right now. Here's Berenz on the swing. Mackey's there. Hallie runs it down, saves it with one arm. Trouble back here for the Phillies. That ball's tight. And they can't play it over. Just the ball control hurting the Phillies right now. And what a great effort by Hallie Hoganson to run down a tough ball too.
Here's Avery England.
21-12. Right side swing. Christensen will dig it. Middle to Noonschwander.
Oh, she's blocked. Nope, they say
yes.
4 contacts.
4 touches for the Lady Rays. Charlie, she was just going to swing at that with everything she had, no matter what.
That's what I like about Charlie. She's not going to leave anything out, right? She's 100%.
Yeah, look out when she winds up. Peyton with the pass. Back set to Addie.
Big high hands again.
There's another $1 towards my retirement.
Who's going to pay you?
You
this
are.
$1. Oh.
You didn't know that?
I didn't.
Your husband works for the bank.
I can get a loan.
Whatever it takes to get me to
and
retirement.
That's an ace.
There's the ace.
Cameron's 4th of this match.
23-13. Lady Braves 2 points away from the sweep and advancing to the state tournament back here in Casper next weekend. Oh, she goes deep and gets another ace.
And that's her 5th.
Wow, that was just an absolute rocket.
If she gets another one, that's just a cherry on the top.
And we're at match point for the Lady Braves. She drops in the short ball.
Oh!
Gets it! And the ace to win it. 3 in a row for Cameron to finish it off. 25-13. So Lady Braves make short work of the Phillies here in the consolation bracket and let the celebration begin as they qualify once again for the state tournament. Congrats to them, Coach Schwab, Coach Johnson, Coach Erickson. We talked about the time that they put in. This is when that all pays off as a coaching staff. That was an absolute routing by the Lady Braves, some of the best volleyball we've seen them play. And we were hoping that's how this match would go, with Natrona being a little tired and fatigued from their match earlier today. Lady Braves fresh and playing well right now. I was hoping it would go that way, but I wasn't sure if it would.
Yeah, well, it did. And once again, we punched our ticket. We are coming back to Casper next weekend. You better make our reservations.
No, we'll get some reservations made. We'll get the trusty expedition fueled up.
Good old trusty.
And we'll be back. So we're not done today, though. Lady Braves advance to the Consolation Championship. They will face Evanston after this match coming up, which is actually the regional championship between Green River Wolves and Kelly Walsh Trojans. This will be a good one for sure. I'm excited to watch this one and see who ends up on top, because these two have gone back and forth and both have really strong lineups this year. So this will be a thriller, I'm sure. When it's over, we'll be back live to bring you just one more Lady Braves volleyball match
So
to see what
plan
seeding.
on an hour to 5 hours. Just kidding. So maybe between 1 and 2 hours.
Yeah.
Keep checking. If we're not back on, we will be coming back.
You can check the scores of these matches on the WHSAA website. They do post them after each set. So if you get on there and go to the 4A West regional link, you can see as each set completes, they will post the scores, so you can kind of see where, where the match is. I know someone said they are not showing these matches on NFHS today. I don't know if they're available on Huddle or not, possibly. I'm not going to say they are, because they could maybe not be, but if you will check those scores, though, you can at least tell maybe when that match is getting close to being over, and then we will be back with our live broadcast. Lady Braves is supposed to play at 4:30, but obviously that's not going to happen as this game is just still going to get started with warm-ups here. Still a 15-minute warm-up, and then at least 3 sets. I want to give a little Star Valley alumni shout out to the Green River assistant coach, Riley Burmester. We talked to her a little bit the other day. I love to see our old players coaching. We've got a couple on our staff. We've got Riley on Green Rivers. We've got was a Star Valley person with
Evanston,
Paige.
Toomer.
Coaching there. So it's fun to see the connections to Star Valley on these other coaching staffs, and it's fun to see Riley down there coaching. She was a great volleyball, basketball player for Star Valley too, so shout out to Riley. All right, we're going to wrap it up with some statistics real quick, and then shut off for a short time period and be back, hopefully.
Yeah, so let's run through Star Valley stats. Cameron Mackey ending with 6 aces.
Wow.
And some phenomenal passing. Charlie, 5 blocks, 4 kills. Avery with an ace. Shayna, 6 kills. Addie with an ace, 3 blocks, 7 kills. Ruby, 1 ace, 2 blocks, 2 kills. Hallie, 3 aces, 1 block, 2 kills. Peyton, 2 blocks, 10 kills. And now for Natrona, Russell ending with 1 ace, 4 kills. Rise, 1 ace, 1 block, 1 kill. Lopez, 1 ace. Craig, 3 blocks, 4 kills. Baranz, 1 ace, 1 block, 4 kills. Sheets, 3 blocks, 4 kills. Trulio, 1 ace, and Vance with 1 kill. So from these statistics, you can see how that kind of panned out.
Yeah, once again, Star Valley very balanced, and I love that each time we roll through those statistics, there's a different Lady Brave leading in different categories. It's not just the same person that we're tooting their horn over and over. They're just such a balanced group, and happy for each other to get those numbers in the columns. And I love to watch as you're charting over there trying to find names, because it's all over the place.
It is all over the place. And what's interesting about volleyball is it is probably one of the biggest team sports there is. Like, you're only as good as your worst player.
True.
Right? And one person just can't take over the ball game by yourself. It has to be a team effort, and I really, really like that about volleyball.
Yeah, it's true. You've got to have everybody contributing and doing their job
to be successful.
Yeah, to get to where you want to be, for sure. So, all right, well, we're going to clear off for now. We'll be back with more Lady Braves volleyball after this match. Brandy Taylor, Patience Jenkins signing off